Yeah, greetings today now. Now today we're going to talk about pancreatic cancer and how to prevent it. And then on Saturday we just lost my sister-in-law to cancer. Uterine cancer, took out her uterus, gave her the chemotherapy, still cancer went to her lymphatic system, her liver, and she died. Saturday night she died, I was right there. And the disfiguration that cancer gives you, man, don't get it. Seriously speaking now. So we had 8 people or more who died from pancreatic cancer in Grenada. They didn't last 3 months and they died. And then we have had calls from the UK and Georgia, Atlanta, with people who have it. Somebody's sister had it, somebody's friend had it, somebody's mother had it. So now we're going to teach you now how to prevent it, because I did prevention. All right? And the medical system says, well, they do not know what caused pancreatic cancer. Let's ask you, Jehovah, what caused pancreatic cancer? Well, I gave you all of that in the beginning, and you all follow the diet of green leafy things. And you also have to eat a lot of meat and pork and grease and fats and smoke cigarettes and drink lots of alcohol and eat shrimps and lobsters, and all these put fats in the pancreas and prevent the pancreas from producing all the enzymes, and then you get pancreatic cancer from that. Oh yeah, that's the cause of it. So the medical system said there's no cause, right? But your pancreas produces 2 to 2.5 pints of digestive enzymes every single day, dumping it in your small intestines to do what? To break down what? Your proteins, your fats, and your carbohydrates. Without the enzymes being produced in the pancreas now, you get a few things. You get 1, allergies. 2, infection in the intestines. 3, malabsorption. 4, pale, greasy stools. 5, pancreatic cancer. That's what causes it. Come over here. What do we hear? Your pancreas is tucked under the left lobe of your liver. See the liver right here? So the pancreas, your spleen, and your gallbladder. The gallbladder is tucked under the right lobe of your liver, and the pancreas is tucked under the left lobe of your liver. And the pancreas have the head and the tail. See the tail here? This is the head. If you get cancer in the pancreas and it is in the head of the pancreas, it is more detrimental because you get a lot of pain. If the pancreas is cancerous and you get it in the tail, it's more tolerable. So look where it's at. Now enzymes also, pancreatic enzymes now, fight cancer by what? By exposing antigens on the surface of cancer cells, so that your body could what? Your NK cells of your body, of the white blood cells, could recognize them and kill them inside here. Plus, your enzymes also stimulate the body's army of your T cells, NK cells, and other cells to do what? To keep us from getting malignancies inside here. Plus, the enzymes remove the coating that allows the cancer cells to what? To stick to the body, preventing cancer from doing what? From doing what? From moving to other parts. This does that over here. We're going to talk about that in a little while. But that's what it does. Plus, once the enzymes get the cancer cells weakened, it eats it up. And then the NK cells comes in and kill the cancer cells. That's how it works. Alright, so let's look at a few of them now. We can work with that. So now we know that you could either get the cancer in the head of the pancreas, or you could get the cancer in the tail of the pancreas. Now let's look at the head of the pancreas. When you get the cancer inside here, in the head of the pancreas, it is more detrimental, as I said before. But you get a lot of itching because it affects this organ, your liver. And because the pancreas is tucked under the left lobe of your liver, it's been affected now. You start to get itching of the skin because now the liver cannot remove the bile. So excessive bile from your liver becomes stagnated in the liver, and it gets into the blood. You get jaundice, because jaundice is not a disease, but it is a symptom of a disease like cancer in the pancreas. So once the bile cannot be moved out, and dumped in the intestinal tract, then the bile become stagnated and cause you to have yellowness of the eyes, and then cause what? Let's go now. Watch this here. You start itching all day. You start to itch. You itch all day. So what the doctor do, he take a tube and he push it inside here. And he cause the tubes, the excessive bile to go from the tube into a bile they put on your side. So the itching stops, but that don't fix your cancer now. So what happens to you? You die eventually in 3 months. They give you morphine. That's what they give my sister-in-law. See what I'm saying? Right? So the key is to prevent pancreatic cancer. So let's talk about how to prevent it now. Let's go to prevention. Because when you get it, it's difficult to fix. You have a poor prognosis with pancreatic cancer now. So let's go to this one here. With a few herbs. The first thing we're going to do, this is my secret. But you know what? It's not a secret no more because you don't hide things. So I'm going to show you all the herbs that you use to not only prevent pancreatic cancer, but also, if you have it, how to heal yourself by giving your pancreas a vacation and helping it to heal itself, because all the organs heal themselves if given right nutrition. First one, this one is called pity bum. It's found in Grenada. And this herb here works on dropping cholesterol, all kind of excessive amount of fat in the liver and the gallbladder. So you drop cholesterol. So, and once you have pancreatic cancer, it's because sometimes you're not producing enough of the enzyme in the exocrine part of the pancreas, and you get what we call pancreatitis. And if you don't fix the pancreatitis early, you will get pancreatic cancer long term. Cinnamon. And what cinnamon does, it helps to the beta cell to utilize insulin properly. Circulation. Celandine. It's a wonderful herb to move excessive bile from the liver so that you don't get jaundice and itching of the skin. It's a color guard. So it works between the gallbladder and the liver, and it gets rid of gallstones. Red clover. Have a lot of isoflavones. Help to shrink things. Have anti-tumor activity. Pomegranate. Antioxidant. You must use it when you have pancreatic cancer. Orange peel. When you have pancreatic cancer, the acid in the body is so enormous that the pancreatic secretion becomes inadequate. So it drops your secretion of the pancreas from what? From 8.0 to what? To 2.3, 3.4, 3.5. And then your pancreas start burning up the enzymes that is supposed to protect you from getting what? Pancreatitis, which causes pancreatic cancer. So we use orange peel. And orange peel drop the acid. It's a cooling bitter, but it also have anti-tumor activity. Gentian. Gentian is an herb used for, it's a digestive bitter. It increases your appetite. It increases your digestive juices. But it also works on the pancreas. Calamus root. Aloes. All of them work together. And these herbs here, this herb here, works on soothing the pancreatic, the gland, and also help the liver, and also helps the pancreas or the liver to remove an excessive amount of bile because it works as what we call a mild laxative. Frankincense and myrrh. Both antibacterial and antiviral activity. And this one helps to shrink things, especially the oil of the frankincense. And once you have pancreatic cancer, you must use all of them together. Half an ounce, 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 and mix them together. Make it as a tea and drink 3 cups per day. 1 teaspoon to 1 cup of hot water. And then you have all the other herbs here. You don't have them in stock now, but spikenard, saffron. Don't forget these herbs now. Spikenard, saffron. All of them here together. Work together. And camphor. It's another herb from the Middle East that also helps when you have pancreatic cancer. And when you have pancreatic cancer, you have to come over here now. Look at them here. You must get your enzymes. 2 enzymes before each meal. Vitamin A must work with the enzyme, because once you have pancreatic cancer, we know now for a fact that vitamin A helps to not only help the body to kill the cancer cells, but in abundance help to fix pancreatic cancer. Let them say I'm misleading again today. They say I'm misleading. All these herbs, your pawpaw, the green one, the green pawpaw, selenium, string beans, tomato, lycopene, watermelon, guava. They all have what we call enzymes to help the pancreas. Bromelain from pineapples. They all have enzymes. So what you have to do is give your pancreasification by doing what? When you have pancreatic cancer, you must do 3 to 5 enemas per day to keep the bowels clean and keep the liver working well. And the pancreas is stuck under your liver, so your pancreas is going to respond when you give it a vacation. And then you do 3 of this every single day. Every day you do 3 enemas. And you stay away from the hamburgers. You stay away from the fats. You stay away from the grease. And you go to all the food that God gives us on earth now to help us now to what? To fix, to repair pancreatitis and repair pancreatic cancer. You rest the organs, and then you will see for a fact that everything fall back into place, and you will see all the itching goes away. Jaundice disappears, and you will start to eat well. You won't vomit the green stuff or the black stuff that will kill you long term, because you want to take care of your pancreas. So today now, give your pancreas a vacation to Hawaii or to Trinidad and feed it right, and then you will see it will respond to you, and then you will see all these things here you're going to take now, and they're going to help you now to do what? To help the NK cells to destroy the weakened cancer cells in your pancreas. Give Jehovah God the glory, the ultimate healer of all things. Yeah, brother.